Yeah. Lister, Xantok commissioned me to draw his D&D character, Maxie. So, we're doing that. I need to check the Google Doc to see if I missed anything. Lister... Lister sent me a 10-paragraph essay on this character. So I had to copy-paste it into a Google Doc and highlight the important stuff. It's said to be detailed. I appreciate it. I do actually appreciate it. Even though it's 10 paragraphs though, it's like not so detailed that I can't like have some wiggle room with the design or anything either. I don't actually... it's been a while since I've D&D'd, so... I don't really know what Pact of the Talisman is all about. It's a new option from Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. Just its base limit to add a d4 to ability checks to whoever wears it, but I can get other effects with my invocation, so I'm planning to go full out with. I see. It's a magical item, but with more oomph to it, I suppose. Other things I can do include if the wearer is hit by an attacker, I can see within 30 feet of me. I can use a reaction to deal psychic damage to them and push them away. Wearer also has d4 to saving throws. Someone else is wearing it, I or they can teleport to the other side in an instant. That sounds fun. Can either wear it myself or let someone else get all those bonuses. Honestly can't think of a situation where you would give it to someone. Guess if you're like leaving an important mission to someone in specific and you want them to have like a quick way out, a quick escape route. Perfect for stealth or assassinations. Ass class, yes, indeed. Might need to shape something a little bit too. God, I love the Clip Studio Paint liquify tool. Makes me able to do dumb shit like this. I actually stopped pressing down a while ago. It's just sometimes Clip Studio Paint just lags a little bit. It's like I can turn him into a Eldritch Nightmare. Tiny head. Oh yeah, Twitch updated, so all affiliates and partners now have animated emotes. So I'm like trying to like decide what kind of animated emotes I should have. I did upload my what is it? My thingy. My thingy. I have my head pat and a GIF that comes up whenever I get an alert. Like let me play the last alert again. Yeah. Yeah, that GIF. This GIF. I have that awaiting approval. I don't know what else I would make. Lasers and head pads? I have no idea how to animate lasers. I don't know animation too well. I'm not very good with movement. It's between two shades, so it just looks like it's firing. That's possible, I think. Just like have it flash between two different states. I'll have to put an epilepsy warning on that one on a single emote. I guess I could also animate a shrimp emote. It's like a little shrimp Azza scooting along. It's like in that one Rhythm Heaven minigame where you're like part of a barbershop quartet of shrimps. You animated people once before, didn't you? I think just for Live 2D. I guess Live 2D does count as animation, but still I find it kind of weird to call it that. It feels like what I'm doing isn't necessarily animation, at least. Like mocap versus making a cartoon, yeah. I'm just making animation possible. I'm not actually animating. Although you can make... There is like a tab for making animations in the Live 2D software, but I haven't actually dealt with that much. Probably should. Should like practice making custom animations for myself, maybe. Once I finish my big model. Kinda wanna play 13 Sentinels OST. Been in a very specific mood recently. Not much more playthroughs of 13 Sentinels. 13 Sentinels is a game that is interesting to see other people's reactions to. Which is why I'm kind of mad that someone put 13 Sentinels against a Yakuza game in Xantok's for Xantok to play a video game poll. You may not like its matchup, god damn it. I think it's also like against Yakuza Kiwami. If it was like against one of like the later Yakuza games, I would be okay voting against it, or voting against the Yakuza game, but it's against Kiwami. God damn it. It was a very good game though. Although there are like some parts that are very kinda but cause it got like promoted by I think Sakurai and Yoko Ono too, so I'm surprised like not many people know about it. I have actually voted for Yakuza 5 today. Which one is Yakuza 5? I think Yakuza 5 is the one that's Haruka or Yakuza 5 is focused on Kiryu's adopted daughter. This is now the only thing I know about Yakuza 5 there. I'm trying to think of like what Yakuza games you could play like without knowing much of the other games. Yakuza 0 is a very good starting point. Kiwami is, I guess, a good starting point, but because it's not changed too much, like the plot, because the plot is the same from the original Yakuza 1 game, the plot really shows its age. Which is why I only put Yakuza 0 in the poll, but then someone else added the other games in. 5 is against Turnip Boy, and truthfully I never cared for the Yoshi committing tax fraud jokes, even if they're not at all connected. I feel exhausted just with the title. I think Turnip Boy was a very charming game, but it was also very heavy on the memes, so if you're not into that, then that's fair. Just also nominated Like a Dragon. I haven't actually played Like a Dragon yet. Yakuza Like a Dragon Quest. I know a few things about Like a Dragon though, which are mostly spoilers, but yeah. Just that I'm not sure. I haven't like played it yet or like watched any playthroughs of it yet. I think I like watched a little bit of like a Japanese let's play of it, but I haven't played it myself because I'm not sure if I'd vibe with the with the gameplay. Just weird to see a Yakuza game with turn-based strategy. All I see when I look at it is Yasuhiro and an RPG. That's fair. I think the English voice actor of Ichiban is the same as Yasuhiro. I want to check that out. 'Cause I'm pretty sure Yasuhiro and Ichiban are both voiced by Kaiji Tang. Is Ichiban in Yakuza? Is he Yasuhiro? He sure is! In canon, Yasuhiro got hired in by the Kuzuryus. I kinda wanna look at more of the English voice cast of Like a Dragon. Greg Chung is in it. Greg Chung is the same voice as Yagami. Elizabeth Maxwell, that's a name that's familiar, but I can't think of any of her roles off the bat. Yeah, she's Sai Nijima. Sai Nijima is also in Like a Dragon. Robbie Damon is also there. George Takei, I remember. JYB, Johnny on Bosch, Jameson Price, ProZD. Alright, yeah, Matt Mercer is also in Like a Dragon. I won't say who Matt Mercer voices though, because it might be kind of a spoiler, but he is in Like a Dragon. Surprised I got George Takei to voice in it though. Additional English voices. Bryce Papenbrook Naegi is also here as an additional voice. A lot of your standard, like a lot of the people that you're seeing in a lot of like JRPGs and other video game dubs recently. Kamara was Makoto for was wild for me. Yeah, I remember hearing Kamara like long before Persona 5, right? I think, or something. And then hearing it again after Persona 5 came out, it was a ride. Same with like Cassandra Lee with cause she also voices Asahina. So like going back to DR1 and hearing her talk as Asahina and like not being able to unhear Morgana is insane. And Sophis, yeah, Sophis too. Speaking of English dub cast, I also really want to talk about the English dub cast for 13 Sentinels, because it's so good, but I will refrain for now. I might have to play it. I mean, I can talk a little bit about it. Let me see. English cast 13 Sentinels. The English dub is like so good, especially since it was like recorded during quarantine and stuff. Like Allegra Clark is in it, Ben Diskin. There's a lot of people like from a lot of the same voice actors from Three Houses in it. I do want more people to play 13 Sentinels though. It's such a good game. To actually use this poll and try to pick out some new games to play beyond what just wins. Yeah, when I haven't heard of I probably just heard of Eastward before, but like when I actually saw like the image for Eastward on the poll, I was like, oh, I might actually check this out. Totally down for people to pitch their picks to me. Alright, 13 Sentinels is a mindfuck of a game. Don't expect it to be, with the sort of like does have like very like kind of like the level of fan service you would expect out of maybe like, I don't know, some sort of anime, but maybe some sort of like shoujo anime or something, but or maybe not quite shoujo, but it's also like a little bit tropey, but like it really likes to play with tropes a lot. So it's not going to be exactly what you expect. It's also like the type of game where it's like, it's interesting to watch people try to figure shit out before, like as they're like getting, or like theorize about it as they're getting more information about it. So yeah. It's also why I'd want you to play it, because I feel like you would come up with some crazy theories. Storytelling in it is also very, very good. because it's like it's separated between like the 13 protagonists, and each of their stories focuses like on very specific elements of like the main sort of like mystery slash plot. Crazy theories, I would never. Yeah, twin theory. Twin theory, that might also be very possible since it's very since I remember like watching back on the VOD when I was editing that. I was like, there's no way twin theory could be real. And then immediately after we were like, oh, it's possible that Ihara had like a body double at the station. And I just sort of went with it. Twin theory body double, same thing really. I mean, yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Cloning alien adoption theory for DR1, so... God damn. That's a little bit too out of the realm of possibility though. It's a little too crazy. I feel like whatever theory you would come up with 13 Sentinels though. Should I say this? Maybe. It might not be as I don't think it would be as insane as like what the actual truth is in that game, because it is kind of, it's like out there, but it sets you up for it properly, so it's not like giant space fleet from nowhere or anything. They were all cloned for a reality TV show where they would all kill each other. Turns out I was half right, just 2 games too early. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they were if they were cloned in the 3rd game. That'd be pretty neat. I mean, DR3 spoilers, but telling me you have like the technology to like artificially give someone talent and fake memories and personality, and you use it for a reality TV show? Goddamn. Why the government would use that for military? I mean, come on. It also went like they were saying that's like the world is too peaceful right now, which is why we need to have these killing games or like some form of entertainment. They probably use like that kind of technology to like advance themselves so that everyone is comfortable or something. An arm. Do you know the Killer Killer manga? I don't know if there's any like English translations of it out, but it was Killer Killer manga was... It was a manga that came out a while back. Like the first 3 chapters, or like first 3 chapters or so, I was like, oh, this seems like an interesting concept, and then like the 3rd chapter, like I think showed with the serial killer, yes. It like showed like Monokuma or something like, yeah, by the way, this is connected to the Danganronpa universe. Yeah. There's a reason why I bring that up. I'm rarely aware about the main character being a serial killer, but that's the extent of my knowledge. Read up on some non-game details, but not a whole lot. It's probably not gonna be localized or anything, so I think it's okay for me to say. Because I also don't think you plan on like catching up on any other of the visual novels or anything. But it's like the serial killer, like the main character, he was like inspired by Mukuro because Mukuro basically came in and he got traumatized by this event where Mukuro came into his middle school and killed everyone in his class except for him and one other student. But yeah, it's like that, and then the tragedy happens. He joins the Future Foundation, and his boss is Juzo. He's fighting crime and stuff, and like it looks like Mukuro clones, but it's actually just like a bunch of like Mukuro like wannabes basically, who like come out of nowhere or something. I don't remember the exact details, but it involves like Mukuro's like Mukuro wannabes and stuff. And he's like, you don't have the passion she had when she was killing, and then he kills them. There was also like this one really weird scene near the end. It's like his like love interest has like a bomb collar strapped to her neck, and it's like, or what is it? It's like either you kill her or the remote control in her collar is gonna set off a bunch of bombs all over the city. So what he does is that he decapitates her somehow, removes the collar, and then as her head falls back down on her body, she's somehow still alive? Yeah. It's weird. That's beyond suspension of disbelief. This is why the brainwashing thing doesn't bother me. I mean, like, Deer has a lot of wacky hijinks and plays loose with the rules of reality, so brainwashing is like the bottom of my concerns. I think the main issue, why people are like... A lot of like why people are upset with the brainwashing aspect. It's like they I think a lot of people just wanted to see like, yeah, these guys had the capacity for evil in them all along, capacity for despair inside them. Because I think that was the assumption until the anime, so... I think what a lot of people expect is pretty much what Junko did to Mikan. But for like everyone else in that class. It's definitely hoping to see more of them being despair in the anime. Like the intro is fucking badass and Gundam looks so good. It's just that, yeah. Yeah. That's fair. Didn't you say things like Tera cooking people are Mikan being Mikan? It might have been interesting, like... Actually, that might have been like too grotesque for TV. Trying to think of like what else they were talking about. The Ultimate Despair is doing. So I think also like maybe like the TV station thought like, yeah, you can't go this hard into it. You can't show that on TV. Hearing some of the things that happen at the end of DR2, wouldn't want to see those acts, but seeing them fight, yeah, give me that. Yeah. I hope it's not like too hopeful to hope for like, I don't know, like anime adaptations for like some of like light novels or something. Side manga. Hope I can see them mount an assault on Future Foundation HQ was awesome. Yeah. Justin Bieber. Just wish I could have seen Juzu get his ass kicked. Oh well, it's fine. We can kick his corpse. Oh, that's awful though. His corpse still hanging onto the lever. Juzu died for your sins. Juzo died so you can escape. You bastard. I do have a lot of respect for Juzo. Resisting, or getting through after cutting off his own hand to remove the bracelet. Fucking badass. Stop being a shit in the end, but that's still not enough for him to be redeemed. Yeah, he's kind of a bastard. Like, people trying to redeem Snape. Oh, fuck Snape. Still a bastard. It's more like I can understand their motives, but I don't... What's the word? I don't... what's the word I'm thinking of? It's basically cool motive, but you're still a dick, basically. Condone? Yes, that's the word. Cool motive, you're still dick though. Cool motive, still murder, except they... I don't think Juzo killed anyone, he just beat people up. Snape definitely murdered people though. Snape's motive, I got rejected by a girl. Juzo's motive, I'm too wimp to say I'm gay. Considering like maybe doing something different with these boots, but the angle they're at, it's hard to do anything fancy with them. About it just being like not in view. How do I say it like that? Not in view, not in view. Not in view. What accent is that? Been slipping. My accent has been weird recently. And for no good reason. What's the Pokemon game tomorrow? It's one of the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games that only released on the Wii in Japan. So I think that the fan translation name of it is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Radiant Adventure Squad, I think. I did play a little bit of it yesterday just to make sure that I understand the controls, so I'm not like fumbling. If I do end up playing the Japanese only version, or the Japanese version. But yeah, we're gonna be literally Pokemon. I think it's not as story driven as most of the other Mystery Dungeon games, so I don't think I'll struggle too much. My only Mystery Dungeon experience was playing the demo for DX and then watching a Let's Play of it. That's fair, I don't think I've actually played a Mystery Dungeon game since a long ass time. Since I lived in Japan, which was in like 2006 to 2009, so over 12 or so years. Over 13 years. So yeah. It's been a while since I've literally been a Pokemon. But the WiiWare games, they had like 3 versions. It was like 3 versions, each had a type. It was like electric, fire, and I think maybe water. The main difference is like what Pokemon you can have as your starters. But when I was playing as a test yesterday, I realized, because like a random wild Pokemon knocked out one of my party members and it evolved. The wild Pokemon evolved in the middle of the dungeon. I was like, oh, I'm so fucked. Okay. Yeah, it was like I think it was like a Bellsprout. It knocked out one of my Pokemon and evolved into Weeping Bell, and then knocked out another one of my Pokemon and evolved into Victory Bell. I was like, oh, I'm in danger. I'm in danger. Cause I'm pretty sure that was not a thing in the other Mystery Dungeon games. So yeah, that's time to run. Yeah, Arceus does come out this Friday, right? It's this Friday, I think. Yeah. I'm not sure if my I'm not actually maybe my Shadowcast will be here in time. I'm not sure. I might play it next week, maybe. I don't know. Depends on when my Shadowcast comes in. I'm already playing a lot of Pokemon games now, so maybe I'll just like alternate between Pokemon games on Tuesday or something. Cause I already have my Nuzlocke. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep playing Mystery Dungeon after tomorrow. Depends on how well it goes. And I also want to play Arceus, but I could also just play it on my own time. I don't for most things, but Pokemon I want to know things. Some games didn't always just be personal games too, yeah. I think Right now, my only personal game is Genshin. Even I haven't played it in a while. I haven't played Genshin since... When was the Ito banner? I haven't played Genshin since the Ito banner. And I tried pulling for Ito, and then I got pitied by Diluc. Diluc pity broke me, and I haven't touched the game since. So just another thing I want to check. Has there been new outfits for any of the Genshin characters since the summer outfits? Oh, Keqing and Ningguang have a new outfit actually. I kind of want the outfit for Keqing since she's in my main team, but I would have to spend actual money on it. I don't want to spend too much money on Genshin, or I don't want to spend any money on a gacha game at all. I don't want to fall into that temptation. Kinda looks like, your flamboyant rival in any JRPG. Kinda has, what's his face? From the newest Pokemon game. The guy who's kind of an asshole in the newest Pokemon games. In Sword and Shield, I mean. It's meant to be a touch flamboyant, at least that's my intent, whether or not at least my mind through my mouth. No, actual bead. Oops. I don't actually remember much from Sword and Shield. I don't played it myself, so, yeah. It's just an energy I'm getting, okay? Okay? God, every time I hear this track, I'm always like, wait, I'm not playing a Zelda game, because like the beginning just sounds like the first part of Zelda's Lullaby. I'm like, oh wow, wait, hold on. Chord progression is the same. Literally just thought it was Zelda. I was about to go along with it, I know. Dun, 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 dun. It's like more like that. Dun, dun. Like, here it is. Yeah. It's almost Zelda's Lullaby. It's very close, but it's not quite there. Dun 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 dun. I think this is good for the tattoo. Tattoo. Yeah, it looks actually it looks pretty sick actually. Actually I won't give him pockets. No pocket rights. That's what a bag of holding is for, I know, right? Who needs pockets when you live in a magical D&D world where you have literal hammer space? Or, not literal, I don't know what literal hammer space would be, actually. Actual hammer space. I do think, like, for just, like... My thoughts for, like, this, scarf belt. Basically, that's just, like, two different colored fabrics that are, like, tied on top of each other. Let's see how that works. Do maybe blue and yellow, or blue and purple. Let's try blue and yellow. I don't want to go too saturated for the yellow though. That is very Nordic flag. I think this is very IKEA colors. I didn't think about that. Yeah, this is good progress for now. Probably finish this off stream. But yeah.